The Lord gives you the understanding. The Lord gives you the faith. All right? And that's how you see people fall out, unfortunately. Okay? Very sad, but, you know. All right? That's the scary thing about this. That's how you got to remain humble. You know? You're no better than... And I see this trying to say, he's like, oh, you think you're better than me because you have the word? I'm like, no. I didn't say this to him, but I'm like, hey, man, we're better than you because we're Israelites. Straight up. All right? The Lord said that himself. Okay? The Lord said that himself, man. All right? I'm going to have to make a whole video on this. So I'm not going to lie. But, yeah, man. The Lord said that. The Lord said we're holy, right? The word holy, what does the word holy mean? The word holy means to be separate. Okay? And there's some things he didn't even know. He didn't know some word definitions. He didn't even know what iconoclasm was. Okay? He didn't know what iconoclasm was. He didn't know history. Okay? You know? So again, you say you know the whole Bible. If you know the whole Bible, you know history. Okay? Because the empires in the scriptures align up with what? You know what I mean? It aligns up with history. History is directly correlated with the Bible, man. History is all throughout the Bible. Okay? And the Bible's all throughout history. Okay? So you say you know the scriptures, man. All right? You better know history. When I start talking about history, you better know that too. Okay? Otherwise, you're misinformed, man. You know? 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 19. It says, holding faith in good conscience, but had some put away concerning faith, I made shipwreck. Right? So those who put away faith, okay, those who stop believing, guess what? Those who stop pushing the plow, guess what? They made shipwreck. They get worse. Okay? And you see it time and time again. Okay? Dudes that they were once in the faith, now they're not in the faith. What do? They start making up all these fucking doctrines and shit, man. Okay? They start making up some weird ass doctrines, man. You guys seen it time and time again, man. I don't need to bring up doctrines. You guys know. You guys see them. You watch the videos, right? You know? Dudes be bringing up 20 different doctrines. They're like, what the hell is this? Like, you know, they start teaching something themselves. And they're like, oh, no, this is in the scriptures. Oh, this I got this and that. Nah, man. The scriptures don't contradict themselves. You contradict yourself, man, because of your lack of understanding. If you say the scriptures contradict themselves, then you're directly saying that the Lord contradicted himself. And then what's your next argument? Oh, men wrote the Bible. Okay. Did you not learn in the world? Did men not teach you in the world? That's like saying that the elders are in that because they're men and they err. Okay? We're all error, man. We're in the fucking flesh, man. You know? You're not special, man. The Lord's not going to come down off his throne and come and teach you individually, man. Okay? Like, that's what some of these dudes be thinking. Like, the Lord's going to come down, okay? Right? The Lord's going to come down off his throne and come teach you individually, you know? Like, the Lord ain't going to do none of that, man. All right? All right? Yeah, that's pretty much it there, right? You know, have put away concerning faith and made shipwreck, right, man? Okay? So ultimately to have faith, man, which is the whole entire lesson, the whole entire topic of today, okay? The Lord has to give you it, okay? Because faith is a gift, all right? Faith is a gift, man. The Lord ain't gonna give, the Lord don't just give off faith like that, man. Okay, it's for special people. Okay, and that too. Some people have more faith than others, man. Some people believe more than others. Some people do more than others. Does that mean they're not part of the elect? No. Not everyone in the elect is gonna have 10 out of 10 faith, man. Some people are gonna have 5 out of 10 faith. Some people are gonna have 4 out of 10 faith. Some people are gonna have 7, 8. You know, some people are gonna be doing more than others, man. Okay, like it's not your job to say, oh, you're not part of the elect, man. Okay, you know, like. Hey, man. So I'm going to tell you some of these dudes, man. Well, all in all, man, you need faith. No, we need faith, man. Okay, we need to believe. Okay? All right? And it's very much so part of the doctrine, man. Okay? This is Romans. All right? And look what it's titled. The weaker believer. Okay? Right? Romans chapter 14 and verse 1, it says, him that is weak in faith receive ye, but not doubtful disputations. Verse 2, for one believeth that he may eat of all things, who is weak eateth herbs. All right, which that's another meaning, because that's a different context, but you know, I'm just reading it. Verse 3, let him not eateth that eateth despise him that eateth not, and let not him which eateth not judge him that eateth. Yahawah hath received him. Okay. All right, so the Lord receives you, man. The Lord gives you the faith, okay? That's just telling you right there. The Lord gives you the faith. The Lord receives you. You don't receive the effing Lord, man. You know, you're not special. The Lord gives you the faith, okay? This is a gift, man, Okay, and once you and that puts you in a different mindset too, because like once you realize that something's a gift, you take more extra care of it. Like someone gives you a car, man, you're gonna treat that car differently than if you bought the car yourself. You know what I mean? Like there's a saying, I don't know if it's actually true, obviously, but you know, they say free food is the best food. You know what I mean? Why? Because it's coming from someone else. Okay? Like someone else gave you this, someone else gifted you this. Right? You're gonna take more care, you're gonna take it more serious, you're gonna be more gentle with it. You know what I mean? Okay? As a tour, you know, I bought that myself, you know what I'm saying? It's a little something, but someone's like, nah man, this was a gift, man, actually. You know, my boy got me this and that and this. Okay, you're gonna be different with it, man. You know? Alright. Verse 4, who are those to judge another man's servant to his own master? He standeth or falleth, yea, he shall be holded up, for Yahawah is able to make him stand. Okay? Verse 5, one man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. Okay? Alright? And that was another argument he tried to make. He tried to say that if that pizza sign I seen is blue and green, and you see it's blue and white, does that mean I'm wrong? I'm like, no, that's your perception, but that doesn't mean you're right. Okay, everyone can have an opinion. Okay, all that is your opinion because you're seeing it from your point of view. Okay, that's how you see it. Like it's like a case, like a murder case. It doesn't matter what I see or what you see. I don't know if I remember telling you, but it doesn't matter what I see or you see. It matters what the facts is. The facts is what? The scriptures. Let's read the scriptures, right? Because all day I can sit up here and I don't have to read the scripture. Yeah, I know the scriptures and I can just talk about it. But it adds more distinctification if I read from it, from the source itself, and prove to you. Okay? Here I am talking about faith, right? What makes the lesson more edifying? What makes it more powerful? Me reading from the source itself. Okay? Not me just talking my lips off, man, you know? Alright? Hey, man. Verse 6. He that regardeth the day regardeth it unto the Lord, and he that regardeth not the day to the Lord, he does not regard it. He that eateth of the Lord, for he giveth Yahawah thanks. And he that eateth not to the Lord, he eateth not that giveth Yahawah thanks. Okay? Verse 7, for none of us liveth to himself, and no man dieth to himself. Verse 8, for whether we live, or whether we live unto the Lord, or whether we die, or whether we die unto the Lord, whether we live therefore or die, we are the Lord's. Okay? So you're the Lord's. Okay? You're the Lord's vessel. You're the Lord's property. Everyone's the Lord's vessel property. Even Esau. Esau is a vessel in himself. Okay? Esau is property himself. He's a tool used. We're tools used. Okay? So again, that goes to tell you that what? The Lord has to give you faith. The Lord chooses if you get faith. The Lord chooses if you understand. The Lord can put angels, blockers, angels to block you from learning certain things because he doesn't want you getting that. It's the same concept of the Lord protecting you from certain things. The Lord puts certain devices, aka angels, to protect you from certain instances, man. Okay? It's the same concept, man. Alright? You guys did what it really is that you guys discredit the Lord. Okay? You guys discredit the Lord. You put the Lord in a box. You think the Lord is in a box or some shit, you know? Like you discrediting the Lord's reach and power, man. Okay? You already discredited the Lord, man. You know? Alright? The Lord is more powerful than you think. Alright? Okay, cut. Sometimes, again, man, sometimes you be teaching, man, you be getting carried away, man. You be looking at the video, you be like, oh shit, I went too long. Alright? Makan. Alright? Verse 9. For this is the end. The Mashiach both died and rose and revived, and that he might be the Lord both of the dead and the living. Verse 10. But why dost thou judge thy brother, or why dost thou set up not thy brother? For we shall all stand before the judgment seat of Mashiach. Verse 11. For it is written, as I live, saith the Lord power, every knee shall bow to me, every tongue shall confess to Yahawah. Verse 12. So then every one of us shall give an account of himself to the Lord. Verse 13. Let us not therefore judge one another of any more, but judge this rather, That no man put a stumbling block or an occasion to fall in his brother's way. Okay? Which is what? That's a sin. Okay? You like lie to your brother, you're like, oh no. Like you purposely try to make him follow the truth and shit. Oh man, that's bad, man. You know what I mean? Okay, and this all goes into faith, man. Okay? Also being in the faith is also you being brotherly. Okay? So come on, I just want to jump down to let's go to verse 23. Verse 23, Romans chapter 14, verse 23, it says, and he that doubteth is damned. Okay, which we talked about that. We talked about if you doubt the faith, you're damned, meaning that's a sin. Okay, it is. Okay? Alright? If you doubt the Lord or have lack of faith, it's actually a sin. Yes, it is. Okay? But again, this is why we have mercy. This is why we have grace. This, you see how it lines back up. Okay? This is why we have mercy. This is why we have grace. Okay? Because we need it. We're in the flesh. Which is why I kept telling them, like, we need mercy. We need grace. We're in the flesh, man. We're weak. Of course we're going to doubt. There's going to be demons consistently attacking you, trying to throw you off this race. I would always like to say. Okay? The race is what? The race is what we run, man. We run the race of this. Okay? We're running for that crown, man. We want that crown, man. We want that salvation. So what are we doing? We're running, man. Okay? We're running. Right now as we speak, we're running. Every day you're running. Okay? In the race, what do you do? In races, what do people do? They stop, they get water, they change tires, they do this, because different types of races, but it's all the same concept. Okay? Alright? Some people lose their place in the race, they fall down a little bit. Okay? Some days you might have a little more faith than others. Some days you might be on fire, some days you might be, I don't want to do video today. Sometimes you still pull it off, sometimes you don't. Okay? You're not going to be perfect, man. This is why we need faith. We need to believe. You need to believe that the Lord can deliver you, man. This is why you need hope. Okay? And people are like, oh, you shouldn't sit around and wait. But hey, man, you think you can do everything yourself? Okay? That's a question I would ask that person. Do you think you can do everything yourself? No. Okay? It's all about faith, man. Okay? This is why the elect are so different. This is why they're going to go to that next level. Okay? This is why they're the superheroes, man. Okay? The superheroes are the superheroes for a reason, man. Sometimes you just look at them, you can't even describe with words, man. Well, that's the elect. Okay? Because you're gonna look at them, even in the kingdom, you're gonna look at the elect and go, how the hell did you believe, man? Like how? Like everything was just so stacked against us and all this and that. You know? It says, he is damned if he eateth, because he eateth not of faith. For whatsoever is not of faith is sin. Okay? So if your belief is not of faith, you don't believe in the Lord, you're basically sinning, man. Okay? You need faith, man. Okay? Straight up like that, we need faith. Alright?